Yeah, dear people, so now we're gonna talk a bit together. So look, sometimes I have an idea and it's like, now I have to work 450 hours a month, which is 15 hours a day in average. Sometimes more, sometimes a bit less, but it's about that. And I'm saying, it's written in the Bible, Shemen Zaid Zach Katit Lamaor, meaning pure olive oil, which is pressed for the light. So plain meaning of the words is beautiful, like Shemen Zaid Zach, like pure olive oil that is pressed for the light. It's just beautiful, wonderful. But when you come and see something, it's written another pasuk, another verse, which says that in the commentaries, pressed for Torah and not pressed for work, meaning pressed for spiritual things, Torah learning, Bible study, and not for worldly affairs. But in this case, I really feel like I'm pressed for worldly affairs. But there is another sentence which says, and this is Rabbi Nachman who says that, actually say that when somebody wants to learn but he is prevented to do so because he has to bring a living for his family or something else preventing him to do so, therefore it is considered like if he's learning from Torah all day long. So you see, in every subject there is always like an equilibrium, like a balance. You can see most of things from one side or the other, but in this case, what my heart feels, and it's written in the Psalms, in Tehillim, Lifnei Elokim nithalech beragesh, in front of God I will go with my feeling, meaning that for sure we're not entitled to go with our feeling and do whatever we want because it can harm somebody else and even the laws of God. That's not the point, but there is a margin of action that when you want to keep the laws of Hashem, the laws of God, and you want to respect your fellow man, and you want to respect your fellow man too, there is always a way to be a bit artistic, and this art is your feeling. So in this case, I bring support to my saying because it's dangerous just to do things without any mental support. Although sometimes the real faith is to do something when you don't have the logical support to support what you're doing, but this can be also dangerous, and that's why you always need to try to bring some support to your ideas. And therefore I think that since I was very enlightened before, as you can see some traces of that right now, and sometimes too much, and this enlightenment caused that I was not enough grounded, and this caused many damages right and left. Therefore I say right now it's like a phase where you have to be confronted to very hard things. I mean, hard not in the sense of tragic, but hard a hard, difficult reality. But this is in order to soften, because there is a law that there is always a balance, and when something is hard, it's because you have to work on something soft, So if there is this hardship, it's really to develop certain softness, because sometimes when you're too soft, it means that inside your heart is very hard. And I think that there is a correlation like that. So I wanted to share that with you people, and I hope that those hints will inspire you and help you in your endeavors and ways. Anyways, have a nice day.